my bad, dude. That's
Bro,
on me.
you're chilling.
That is on me.
So many people do that.
I know. I just hate to keep you waiting, man. Sorry. So how you been? How you doing?
I've been doing good, bro. The
Good.
holidays have been going quick.
Good. Yeah, I bet. When did you start Christmas break?
I want to say it was the 19th,
Oh, okay. So yeah, you're just getting into it then, huh?
but we go back so early this year on January 5th.
Dang, dude. That's right after the new year. That sucks.
Yeah,
Figured you guys get a little more time off.
we were supposed to, but I don't think they do it. I think they just said they would.
Yeah. What's the weather like down there right now?
I mean, it's kind of hot for this time of year, but
Yeah.
right now it's 70 out, so it's still
Ooh, whew. Must be nice, dude. I'm freezing up here. I mean, it's not too bad today. Well, I'm in Missouri, and it's it's like 50s. But the last couple of days, it's been like 30s, 20s. We had a day the other day; it was like 12 degrees outside. So,
Oh
not a
no.
fan of that. Not a fan of
Have you
that.
gotten any snow?
Yeah, we had a light dusting. I want to say last Thursday, I think it was. No snow days for the high school so far, but it doesn't take much around here. We have a lot of gravel roads. I'm from a really small town, so we get any kind of snow or ice on those gravel roads, and they're pretty quick to shut them down. But
Cool. What considers like a snow day? Is it based off temperature?
yeah, they'll do both. So like I said, we're in a really rural area, so like if there's any light dusting or ice at all, those gravel roads get packed in and there's no way to plow them. So they'll just call it off. But temperature wise, it has to get pretty cold for us to shut it down around here, like in the single digits for sure.
Yeesh.
Um, but no, most of the time, if the high school gets shut down around here, it's mainly just because we got a little bit of ice on the gravel roads and we can't plow them up or salt them. So
Cool. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're doing an interview with Gideon Antle. Is that how you say it, by the way?
it's Gideon,
My
actually
fault.
Gideon. No, dude, you're good. No problem, man.
Of the Loco Beach Coconuts. Thank you for sitting down with me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm excited to be here, dude.
Are
Appreciate you
you
having me on.
are you looking forward to the beach because it's snowy there?
Dude, I'm fired up to being down there. It's awesome. Since we're all out of Savannah, we're only about 20 minutes out from Tybee Island. So, Loco Beach, I'm excited to get down there and have a good time with the fellas, be on the beach, catch some rays and some waves, maybe hang out in the warm weather. I'm pretty excited.
Awesome. Could you please tell me what you think your role will be with the Loco Beach Coconuts this tour?
I would say that when I was talking with Coach Crocco and stuff, kind of a Swiss Army knife kind of guy. So I'm primarily an outfielder. I can play all three outfield positions. Played a lot of center in college. Played some right, played some left. Also played a little bit of second base. So Crocco told me to be ready to do that too, which would be fun. I haven't. I played some shortstop in high school. Played. I'd say like 10-ish games, I think, in junior college at second base. Not a ton, but I always felt like I could do it. And I've been working on it a lot lately. Some trick plays between the legs, bounces over the shoulder. So I've been going hard trying to get back into shape. So I think my role will be I'll settle into one of those primarily, but I'll be able to play all of those positions. And from another standpoint, I'm going to be a super energy bringer, dude. I mean, I'm always fired up. I'm always excited, flying around the field. Just really want to give energy to the fellas and obviously bring energy to the fans because, it's fans first entertainment. That's what we're all about, trying to make people excited to come to the ballpark, and which it's not hard. They know they're coming to a banana ball game, man. They know what they're getting into. But yeah, I think that's kind of what my role is going to be.
Awesome. Yeah, every team needs that guy that's that spark club.
Yeah, that's what I hope I am.
If you could pick one of those positions to play and lock in on, which one would it be?
I would say center field just because I've been most comfortable there. Nobody will tell you this, but I think it's like the easiest in terms of difficulty to play as an outfield position. Usually you put your most premium defender there because the most balls get hit there. but a lot of them are back spun. You got to run a ball down in the gap. I think it's the most comfortable position, but I think it's the most fun too because it's the most action. Got a chance to run balls down in the gap, make diving plays and stuff. Just more action there. So I think that's where I would like to be. And if not, right field would be awesome too. I'd say that's where I'm most comfortable after that. My arm works pretty well, so it's pretty fun to throw from right field and show it off a little bit. So I enjoy
Cool.
that.
Center field's also really fun because you get to call off left and right field
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah, yeah. That's mine, dude.
Which stadium are you most excited to play in this season?
I would say I'm most excited to play in Busch Stadium because I'm from Missouri. I'm about 2 hours from St. Louis. So I'm going to be able to have a lot of my friends and family there. And, you go to a ballpark growing up as a little kid, especially like when I was growing up, they won the World Series in 2011. And that stadium was always packed out when I was
Yeah,
growing up. And never did I think that I would be playing on that field in a packed out stadium in front of all the, you know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like one of those things where you're like, man, I'd love to play in this stadium. And, you grow up and you work hard at something and pray a lot about things and it's kind of like a dream come true.
yeah,
So
dude.
I'd say that's what I'm most excited about.
With the
Stadium.
arch too, that stadium's so pretty.
It is cool, man. It is cool. If you've ever been up in the arch, you can actually, you look down into the stadium and can't really, see exactly what's going on, but you can see that there's a game being played down there. It's a really cool setup. I'm excited for it for sure.
Cool. Have you been in the arch?
Oh yeah, I've gone a couple times. I think the first time I went, we took a field trip there in the fourth grade. We went to St. Louis. We got to do like a river boat thing because the Mississippi River's right there. Or yeah, Mississippi River's right there, and the arch is there too. So we got on the river, did a little tour thing, then we got to go up in the arch, and it's cool, dude. You get in this tiny little elevator. A lot of people get claustrophobic with it, but you go up like sideways. It's arcing and stuff, and you get up there, dude, and you can just see for miles. It's pretty sweet.
That's awesome.
It's cool, man.
The arch as a field trip, I feel like would be sick because I've been to the Phoenix Zoo like 6 times already.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We St. Louis is a pretty cool place to visit. We got a zoo there too. That's fun, and took another field trip there one time. But yeah, I remember that to this day. Fourth grade, it was a really really cool field trip, man. Um, I've been to the Arch again. I think when I was in college, maybe because I went to junior college at Jefferson College, Jeffco. Um, that's around the St. Louis area, and I remember a couple of my buddies and I went over there one time, jumped in, and went up. It was a lot of fun. It's cool, man. If you ever get a chance, you need to go. Gateway to the West, baby. It's cool.
I want to. It looks so cool.
It is, man.
If you could, which pitcher are you most excited to face this tour?
Ooh, that's a tough one. When I was thinking about it, um, I tuned in really hard halfway through the season, the end of the season. I watched all the playoffs, and I think I'm most excited to face Delano from the Party Animals. That dude's wicked, man. He was the best pitcher in the league last year. He was the playoff MVP. He was pretty electric and lights out. And I'm no stranger to a challenge. I'm not afraid to face anyone when I step into the box. I always want to face the best guys, and I think I'm most excited for that challenge. Dude wears his cutoff shorts and his cowboy hat. He's a competitor on the mound, and that's kind of how I am when I get in the box. So I'm excited for that battle. I would say I definitely want to face him.
Dude, that's gonna be sick. And 10
It
at
will be cool.
how many hits are you getting off him?
And 10 at bats? Ooh, that's tough. I've never faced him before. Um, I'd say I've always been a 300 hitter. I know that's, I don't want to seem like I'm calling him out right now, but I'd say 3 hits and 10 at bats would be fair. The more you face a guy, the better chance you have. So I'd say it'd be fair.
Cool. Are any of those homers or just doubles or singles?
I don't know, man. I'm a pretty gap to gap guy. I'd say I'd probably ring him for one double at least. Uh, maybe I'll run into one in there.
Nice.
So,
Speaking on the notes of pitchers, if you could face one MLB pitcher, who would it be?
if I could face one MLB pitcher, yeah, that's interesting too. I would say I want to face, like I said, I always want to face the best guys. I'm always like, whenever you're watching on TV, you're just like, man, I wonder what it's like stepping in the box against them. I would say Paul Skeens, dude. Like, just like that's wicked, man. That's a tough guy to face. Like, he's literally the best one in the league. I mean, you want to know what that looks like. At least I do. I want to, like, what does the best pitcher in the entire world look like right now? Like, give me a shot. Let me see what I can do against that.
Oh, that's also dude I want to face. He throws gas.
Yeah. Getting there 101, 102, just zipping by. You can hear it before you can see it.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, it'd be
Um,
tough, but I think it'd be fun.
I think it would be fun before, and then as soon as it would be done, I would be so mad because I probably go 0 for 10.
Eh, yeah, yeah.
So you've never played Banana Ball before? What made you want to join it?
So I would say what really like kept bringing me back to it was prayer. Faith is really important to me, and I believe in Jesus Christ, and I believe in praying over things in my life. And I just felt like I kept getting kind of called back to it. Very Aldrich, he called me last fall before I did my last season of college baseball. And when he first called me, I was like, man, is this something I really want to do? Like, I want to play professionally. Like, I want to be part of an affiliated team. And if not, maybe I'll play some indie ball, stuff like that. And then I just like kept praying about it, and it just felt like something that I was kind of like felt like I needed to do it. I felt like I was kind of like called to do it because the more and more I looked into it, I was like, this is not about the players. This is not about, oh, look at me, I'm so cool, I can do this. It's literally about being fans or like giving back to people and serving others and making them happy and bringing joy and positivity into their lives in a very dark world right now. And I thought that was super special. And that's something that I've always wanted to do. I would say that my ultimate dream, growing up, everybody wants to be a big leaguer. And, I wanted to do that for a long time. And I really thought that was my dream. And then, this is what I've really enjoyed telling people recently is I didn't know banana ball was my dream until it was my dream because I'm going to be able to play professional baseball, which is what I ultimately wanted to do. But on top of that, I'm going to get to serve others and have the satisfaction of giving them something to look forward to, giving them something to be happy about, putting a smile on a kid's face. Maybe making just memories for people, and I think that that is awesome, and I think it's really important, and that like I said, I didn't realize it was my dream until it was my dream. I thought I wanted to coach and that's how I was going to serve. But now those things are able to put together and I'm going to be able to play and serve at the same time. And it's awesome. That's why I want to be a part of it. And I'm excited to be.
Awesome, dude. So, like, speaking of it being your dream to make it to the big leagues, how excited, like, how cool is it going to be from not making it to the big leagues, but you're going to be playing, like, Busch Stadium and other MLB stadiums this year?
Dude, I mean, like, yeah, it's just gonna be awesome. It's gonna, like I said, just didn't know it was my dream until it was my dream. I'm gonna be able to play in front of sold out crowds and, make people happy, get to do what I've grown up and worked really, really hard to do my entire life. Um, but more importantly, I'm gonna be able to help others, entertain them, be happy, be positive, like give them something to look forward to, talk about, and bring positivity and joy. And ultimately, I hope I can be a light in people's lives and maybe help lead others to Christ. And that's what I believe in. I hope that I can, just help people out any way I can. So
Yeah, dude, that's the cool thing about Banana Bowl. Like, it's fun to compete and stuff, but so many players say it makes it so much easier when you go 0 for 4 and you can go out and impact fans and make their lives.
exactly, dude, Isaac. I think you hit that, right on the head. I think it's like we both said at this point, it's not about yourself at all. It's all about everybody else. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah, speaking of your faith, do you have a favorite Bible verse?
Yeah, I do. For a long time, it's been Proverbs 24:10. If thou faint in the day at adversity, thy strength is small. It's always been a really encouraging verse to me. So if I was, down on my luck or, something was going wrong, I felt like something was really, really hard in my life. If I faced adversity, I could come back to the thought that, man, if I stop going right now, I don't have strength. I'm not strong. And I feel like my strength comes from my faith in Jesus and stuff. And so I think another one is Hebrews 13:10. Um, Praise be the Lord. Um, the Lord is my shepherd. What can man do to me? The Lord is my helper. What can man do to me? Another really encouraging verse there. Um, it's just pretty awesome to think about, like, whatever's going on in the world around me, if I understand that I'm praying and Jesus is always going to be with me, there's nothing that man can do to hurt me and hold me back. Like, I'm always going to have Jesus. He's going to be right there. He's my helper. It's a really comforting feeling. So I'd say those are my two favorite Bible verses for sure. I got a lot more, but I'll hold it back to those two.
Cool, dude. It's so like you said, it's so awesome because we might have stuff we struggle with, but he's always right there to help us.
100%, man. 100%.
My favorite Bible verse is Philippians 4 through 13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
Yeah, that's a good one, man. Can't It's hard to beat it. It's hard to beat it. I think it's, really good for, everyone. And it's not, yeah, I feel like sometimes people can take it out of context a little bit, but I think ultimately if your heart's in the right spot on that you're right. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. And it's just a really encouraging verse.
Yeah. What is it like going into an off-season training for Banana Bowl?
Dude, I'm kind of glad you asked because I feel like some people think, they're like, they show up and they dance and they do. Dude, we have been running, getting into conditioning, man. It's been honestly pretty tough. I won't lie. We've been getting after it. A lot of running, a lot of change of direction, sprint work. We've been going hard. A lot of stuff that, like, it's not so fun, but hey, man, I'm feel blessed to do it every day, and that's how I kind of wake up. I'm like, holy crap, dude, I'm getting, like, this is my job. Are you kidding me? Like,
Yeah.
yes, it sucks a little bit, but I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I'm so blessed that I get to be doing this for a job. Are you kidding me? So it's not that hard to get in there, hit my 80-yard multi-directional runs and stuff like that. I mean, it's still hard. Don't get me wrong, but it's that in the back of your mind, you're like, okay, I can get this done. It's not that bad.
Yeah, people don't realize that like you guys do have a spring training we can get stuff done, but you got to get the work in before the spring training so you're
Oh
ready.
yeah, for sure, dude. I mean, I don't know if you saw on my Instagram, I posted last night. I've been working on my backflip catches and
Yeah.
just been trying to train my butt off, dude. I want to be, a lot of people, somebody said this to me before I started college baseball. They said, hey, dude, you don't want to show up in the fall looking like a freshman. So I'm trying to, I don't want to show up to spring training looking like a rookie, even though it'll probably happen. Even if
Yeah.
you are a freshman, you don't want to look like a freshman. If you are a rookie, you don't want to look like a rookie. You look like you've been there before, like you're in shape. You get a feel for things. So that's what I've been trying to do, dude. I've been just trying to overtrain, work my butt off, and yeah, I'm gonna try to get some more videos out there and show people what I've been doing. It's just hard, man. Like it's so new to me, the like kind of the content creation thing. I need to find my niche and really get a feel for it.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome. Like it's kind of hard sometimes to go from like fielding a ground ball regularly to a trick play.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. That has been, I think, trying to find like new things in ground balls and stuff. Like, I'm not an infielder by trade, so I'm just kind of trying to play copycat. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, that looks really cool. I'm gonna do that. Or man, that one looks pretty sweet. I'm gonna bounce this behind my back, go around, and so yeah, I've been trying to do that and get a feel for it.
Awesome. How many times like about have you been practicing a week?
Oh, 6 days, dude. 6 days going hard. Sunday's usually a full off day. I've missed some here and there. Got a lot going on right now. Actually, I just got engaged last week, which was pretty
Congrats, I saw
cool.
that.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. So yeah, pretty awesome. Um, just picking up people from the airport, trying to spend time with family and stuff because it's coming up pretty quick. January's right around the corner, so been trying to have that good balance of being at home with my loved ones before it's time to go off and get it done. But yeah, I've been going hard about 6 days a week, man.
That's awesome. So you've been training about like 6 out of the 7 days?
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah,
seven.
yeah, 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 yeah. Oh man, yes.
Huh. What do you think will be the hardest rule to adjust to in Banana Bowl?
Dude, the hardest rule to adjust to, I think, is going to be not stepping out of the box.
Yeah.
Not that I'm a super like methodical guy or anything like that, but it's just habit. I've been playing the game for, well, I'm 24. Yeah, I've been playing this game for 20 years, dude. I mean, like, I've always been able to step out, get do whatever. Can't step out of the box. I think it'll be not the hardest one to like remember or adjust to, but just like getting used to it. Like it's a habit. You know what I'm saying? It's a habit that I'm gonna have to break. So I think that's gonna be the hardest one, I would say.
Yeah, I'm nowhere close to your level, but like I take a swing, I step out, I try and like think about it, which you're not supposed to do, but I think a
Yeah,
lot. And then getting back in there right after and not even being able to take a step out is crazy.
yeah, dude. I mean, especially since a guy could be like, a lot of those guys, the whole point, they're trying to quick pitch you, they're trying to speed you up. And
Yeah.
baseball's always kind of been a game where it's like, all right, I'm going to slow him down. I'm going to do this on my time. And, I'm not going to be able to do that now. So it's going to be tough to feel like you're in control in the box. Like most of the time, like I want to feel like I'm in control of the tempo. I think the rule change in college is going to prepare me for this a little bit. Like you're not allowed to step out of the box completely. You can have you got to have timeouts now. You only get so many times where you can step out. So I think it'll help the adjustment, but I still think it's going to be a hard habit to break for sure.
Yeah, and especially like in Banana Bowl, anything can happen, so the pitcher
Oh
might
yeah.
do a backflip pitch that you don't know.
Yeah, you might have something sprung on you, and you're like, "Holy crap, dude! I don't have time to adjust here. Like, make a change." So,
So speaking on trick plays, how did you start practicing the backflip catch? Did you know how to do a backflip before it?
no, dude, so much trial and error, so much almost getting hurt. So, like I said, from a really small town, I got three brothers. Got two older brothers. One of my older brothers, he can be kind of reckless with some things sometimes. He used to be able to do a backflip. And so I was like, dude, you got to teach me. He goes, all right, you just kind of got to do it. And I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, just send it. So we're like we have a really nice training facility. We're very lucky with. But yeah, we were just in here one day and he's like, yeah, you just got to go for it. So he was spotting me and I just started flipping, learned how to do backflip in one day. So that was really cool. And I failed a lot. Like I was just flipping every day. My stomach was hurting all the time from crunching abs and stuff. Like it was a grind. And I honestly just learned how to smoothly do a backflip catch probably a week ago. And I started learning how to do a backflip in July, early July.
Wow.
So it's been a process. Um, Spotting it's been hard. I actually went and got some training with a former gymnast. I gave hitting lessons in here over the summer and stuff. And one of the kids' moms that I gave lessons to, she used to be a gymnast, so she helped me like perfect the actual backflip. And then I kind of just started trying to add the catch. When I went to my tryout for Banana Ball, Umpire Ninja was there and he gave me some pointers. So I've been getting better at it. I've been getting pretty smooth. I feel pretty good with it. Starting to get a little more routine. I'd like to start trying to do it off like a live hit or like off a machine, like a fungo to get a true rep. All I've done so far is people throwing it to me. But I'm getting a lot better at it. But yeah, dude, starting off, it was rough, man. It's been a process for sure. I'm honestly lucky I haven't got hurt. The very first time I ever tried to attempt a backflip catch, I was outside. It was probably like a week after I learned how to do a backflip. And I went, dude, I went to just send it. I pulled out of the backflip, freaking belly flop right on my chest on the dirt. I was itchy, had my shirt off. I don't know why I even had my shirt off. But dude, yeah, it hurt. Knocked the wind out of me. Oh man.
Bro, I get it too, because like my brother can do a backflip and I'm trying to learn one, but he keeps telling me to just send it. And I'm like, bro, I need way more help than that.
Yeah, dude. It you kind of like I'm not gonna lie, you kind of just have to. It's hard. Like the best advice I can give to do just a regular backflip is jump straight up, not back, jump straight up and try to knee yourself in the forehead. Just grab your legs and knee yourself in the forehead, and you'll probably tumble over and you'll probably be fine. But yeah, I agree, dude. That's how I felt. I'm like, dude, I need a little more instruction than this. A
Yeah,
little.
just send it, thanks.
Yeah, dude, of course.
Um, that's wild though that you just learned how to do a backflip in July, because your Instagram video yesterday was insane.
Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm glad it looks clean. Been working pretty hard at it.
Do you have any other like tricks besides like backflips that you're trying to work on right now?
Yeah, I'm trying to get like some side flips down. I want to get my cartwheel catch
That's
cleaned
sick.
up. I think it'd be really cool to do a cartwheel catch in the outfield. It'd be hard to time that up, but I think that'd be really cool. I've been working on Reese Alexiadis' trick play, the tornado catch. Been trying to do the Saquon between the legs, jump up. I've been just trying to copycat like Dr. Meadows and the guys like that are just disgusting at trick plays. Been trying to just watch them and really pay attention to how they're moving and how they're doing things. Racks backflip catches are
Yeah,
awesome. Like
those are
when he's moving,
wild.
dude. I mean, he is nuts. So been trying to copy the dudes that are the best in the game at it. That's the only way to get better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude, if you could steal one like trick play from someone, who would it be in Banana Ball?
It would have to be Dr. Meadows, the bare hand backflip catch. I'm gonna attempt it, dude. I'm gonna go for it at some point in this season. I'm pretty good with the bare hand. The actual backflip bare hand, it's gonna be tough. I may have to two hand it, but I'm gonna give it a go some point in this season. I want that, dude. He's
That's
won best trick play of the year 2 years in a row, so I'm gonna try to steal it.
that's gonna be wild. I feel like it would hurt though if you catch that wrong.
Yeah, if you if you miss that or get it off your noggin, man,
Oof.
not gonna be fun.
But it's gonna make it even better once you do it.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
What is one song you want to do a walk-up song to this year?
Oh man, that is, I think, dude, one that would be so sick. It's not even like a beach song, but play that funky music, White Boy. I think that would be hilarious for
That'd
me.
be Aura.
I think it would, dude. I think I could pull that off pretty good. I think it'd be hilarious.
I keep trying to get people that I'm interviewing to do Frozen.
Frozen. Ooh. I don't know if I'm the right guy for that, man. You may have to talk to my teammate Ashby Vine. He's got long blonde hair. He might be able to fit the fit that. Uh,
I should have brought it up to him. I just interviewed him.
did you? Yeah,
Yeah.
that would have been funny, bro. Uh,
If you could get one MLB player to join the Coconuts, who would it be?
dude. So I when you sent me that, and I was thinking about that. I thought a really good person for a banana ball would have been Brandon Crawford. I don't know if you know who that is. He hasn't been in the league last 2 3 years. He was the Giants shortstop for a long time. Dude was a stud. But he used to have these training videos of him doing double plays between the legs, throwing it behind his bat. Like he was gross with the glove. He was kind of banana balling before banana ball was a thing. Never in game really, but he would like be in practice, going between his legs, throwing across, just flipping stuff behind his back. He was a freaking stud, dude. He was a lot of fun to watch. He would have been really good for the game.
That's wild, dude.
He's cool, man. If you get a chance, look him up.
Yeah, you can't be doing that in game though, otherwise you're fried.
In the MLB, yeah, you are gonna be cooked if you're doing that in the MLB.
Even in like college, you might be fried.
Oh yeah, I can promise you right now, my college coaches would not have liked that.
That's the thing, like all these dudes come from the minor leagues, the college, where they're like, bro, if I ever did this, I would have sat the bench for the rest of the season. And to now, we're like, even if you miss it, it's totally acceptable.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy. I think it's gonna. I'm sure you've had a lot of guys talk about this that it's gonna free you up. Like it's gonna make
Yeah.
me be able to play more free and just like have fun with the game. You know, it's not gonna be so cutthroat serious. Which I'm a cutthroat competitor, but at the end of the day, baseball is supposed to be fun. And at the end of the day, banana ball is all about having fun and entertaining the fans. So like being able to get back to that, the joy, the childlike joy of playing the game, it's gonna be phenomenal. I couldn't be more excited.
Yeah, dude, like you just brought up so many other people too have brought it up where like they enjoyed baseball all throughout high school and then college they still liked it, but it wasn't as fun to them and they come to this and it's like their happy place.
Yeah, for sure. I would say it was still fun for me. Like it was really fun. It just is different.
Yeah.
It is different. It's not as relaxed, which I really did like that. Like I don't want to, people to get the wrong idea. Like I was, all about being a cutthroat competitor and, grinding and stuff like that. But I think at a lot of times it hurt me too because I got away from the fun of it.
Yeah.
I might have enjoyed it, but I know I'm going to enjoy this better because this is when I was my best. Like, if that makes sense. Like, whenever I was just having fun with the game and playing, like my senior year at Ohio, I was still a cutthroat competitor, but I was having so much fun just laying it all out there and playing, and like it was a blast. And I'm gonna get back to that. Same with like all the years in high school, travel ball, just having fun playing.
Yeah, dude, you just gotta go out there and have fun and play.
For sure, man.
What is your favorite food with coconut in it?
Ooh, I would say coconut cream pie, dude. My mom makes a killer coconut cream pie. I'm a big dessert guy, kind of got a little bit of a sweet tooth. I've been trying to work on it, but I love coconut cream pie, man. It's delicious.
I haven't had lunch yet. That sounds gas.
Yeah, dude. You gotta get you some sometime. It's fire.
What do you think the difference will be from joining like an established team like the college teams you played on or a new team that's just developing like the coconuts?
That's a good question, man. I think the biggest thing is going to be finding our identity all together. Like the bananas and the party animals, they have their identity and their persona. I think, like, obviously the coconuts, like, we're beach dudes, we're surfer guys, chill, laid back, but we're going to be gritty too. We're going to play the game hard, play the game the right way. Bring Loco Beach to you. All are welcome. That's kind of our big thing with that. But it's going to be definitely a lot of fun to be able to set the precedent. We're the first. Everything that we do will be our first. Like
Yeah.
first home run we hit of the year, that's going to be Loco Beach's first home run in history. So like it's really cool to be a part of an inaugural team. It's something that I've never got to be a part of before. So I think that is going to be really special. Just getting to be the first of everything.
Cool. Speaking of identity, I don't know if you know, but what do you think your guys' identity will be?
I think it's just gonna be, kind of like I was saying, like laid back, chill surfer dudes, like we're gonna bring the beach to you, all are welcome. But we're also gonna be really gritty, I think, too. We're gonna play the game hard. We're gonna play the game the right way. I know Coach Crocco is really about being fired up, running the bases hard, um, playing hard, like making every play that we can make, bringing a smile to everyone's face. We want to be a light in people's lives around us and serve others. I think, that's going to kind of be our identity.
Cool. Speaking of joining the coconuts, how was your draft date?
Dude, won't lie, pretty stressful. Watched the whole first day on the TV, which I didn't expect to go in the first round. There's a lot of guys who have been established, a lot of guys who have played, 5 years in the minor leagues. Dudes that have just, they have a more established professional career than me. So I understood that. And then it got to day two, and I was like, okay, I've seen the guys that are going. I feel good about this. I was actually working that day. I used to work at our lumber yard in town, local lumber yard, and I was checking my phone and pacing back and forth, trying to help customers and act like I was fine, but I was, freaking out. And then I get the text from Krakow. He's like, "Hey, stay on standby, man. I got a couple questions for you." And I was like, "Holy crap, dude!" So I like went into my boss's office. He just let me stay in there for a little bit. He called me. He's like, Gideon, what's up, my man? And I was like, what's up, coach? How you doing? He goes, I'm good. I'm good. Just want to give you a call and welcome you to Loco Beach. And I couldn't contain myself. I was like, woo, let's go. I'm fired up. And it was awesome, dude. I was on top of the world. Felt like the biggest release ever. I felt like at that moment in time, you're like, man, my dreams, have come true. But it's just the beginning. It's
Yeah.
beginning of work, it's the beginning to go. And so now everything lay down ahead at step one. So no, dude, draft day, it was stressful, but it was basically the coolest feeling ever. It was awesome.
Bro, that sounds awesome.
It was cool. I won't lie.
Do you think that phone call was just as cool as getting one from the major leagues?
I do. For me, honestly, I really do. I had never got to experience something like that before. Obviously, I had a recruiting process in college, and I got some cool calls from schools and stuff. And then when I committed, it was really cool. Um, I've thought that, I do think it was just as awesome of an experience for me. I wouldn't have traded it for anything, and I'm just extremely grateful. Feel so blessed, and yeah, dude, it was just as cool for me. Wouldn't trade it for the world.
Yeah, dude, that's genuinely awesome.
Yeah.
So my last question for you, I'm gonna ask this to everyone from now on.
Okay.
What advice would you give to your younger 12-year-old self?
Myself,
Yeah.
wow, that is really difficult. I would say something that I struggled with for a really, really long time is Jesus was not, I was a Christian, I'm a Christian, but Jesus was not on the throne of my heart. Baseball was. It had become an idol for me at different times in my life. And I needed to figure out how to give that up, put Jesus on the throne of my heart, and let baseball be just what I do and not who I am. Banana ball is what I do, it's not who I am. Ultimately, at the end of the day, I'm a Christian, and I wish I could go back and tell my 12-year-old self that, everything's going to be fine, dude. It's going to work out how God, wants it to work out. He has a plan for you. As long as you're following that plan and aligning yourself with God's will for your life, things are going to work out how they're supposed to. And I truly believe things up to this point have worked out how they're supposed to for me, even though I may have tried to self sabotage that in a lot of ways. There are times where I have been very disobedient and haven't listened or wasn't living a Christian lifestyle like I should have. I was not, like I said, God was not on the throne of my heart. And now that I feel like I have, reestablished that and rededicated my life to Christ, I'm able to see the vision of a calling and what I'm supposed to do and what I'm being led to do in life. So I wish I could go back and tell my 12-year-old self that to just, figure it out a lot earlier on, and things are going to be way better for us in the future. Um, but and it's not career related either. I don't want anybody who watches this to think that like, oh, it's some kind of transactional relationship where if I would have done this, I would have been a big leaguer. No, it's purely a spiritual relationship with Jesus. I um, should have been walking closer, and I should have, planted more seeds throughout my college career. And even though I do feel like I did an okay job at that, I feel like there are times where I was disobedient and should have been more of the man that God had called me to be. And I think if I could go back and tell my 12-year-old self something, it would be that something along those lines there.
Cool. We have less than a minute left on this. Can I send you one more link, please?
Yeah, for sure, dude. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You got me?
Yeah. Yeah. Got you, man.
Thank you. So I was just gonna say, before the other meeting ended that like, you know how like God puts places like at the right, or how do I word this? Like puts Bible verses and stuff like that when we need to hear it the most.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
That was like very impactful for me because like over the last couple of years, like my whole life baseball's been my thing and I'm trying and it still is, but like as I've become a Christian, I'm trying to like separate just being a baseball player and then following Christ and not combining the two.
Yes. Yeah, like I was saying, dude, it's very difficult when you love something like that.
Yeah.
And it can be an idol. So I would say some good scripture to read for that would be all I would say all of First John, which is about being real. And I've actually me and my buddies have been doing a Bible study on it. Helping you to really walk the walk instead of just talk the talk, and find your identity in Christ. So First John, you have Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, and then later in the New Testament you have First John, the very short book. Um, you have a chance to give that to a reader, anybody listening, giving that a read. Kind of struggling with some um, identity issues, that it's a phenomenal book to read, of the Bible to read with that and helping align yourself with being a Christian and walking a real, true Christian life and being a true Christian. It's great stuff.
Thank you. I'm right in the middle of Proverbs right now.
Cool, man. One of my favorite books too, man.
Yeah,
Good
that's
advice
awesome.
to me.
That's awesome too, because it teaches you like a lot about the Lord and how He's with you, but also like the truth and how not to lie.
Yes, exactly. And wisdom.
Yeah.
Wisdom. A lot of wisdom in there.
That's all I have for you. Do you have any questions for me?
Yeah, man. I was gonna ask, what kind of got you into YouTube and podcasting and stuff like that? What got you into the media side of things?
So, to be honest, there's not really like one thing that I can think back to, but I think part of it is like I said a couple minutes ago, I've always been a huge baseball fan. So, when I was 7, I started my first YouTube channel
Nice.
for 3 months, and then someone reported me, so I got it. They got it blocked.
That's
Uh,
crazy.
yeah, I swear there's way younger kids that have channels, but
Yeah.
then I started back up again and got it blocked again somehow. And then
What the heck?
I know I didn't. My videos were like just baseball too. I don't know what I was doing.
You got some haters out there, man. It sounds like. What the heck?
Then I was like, I'm not gonna let this stop me. So I made another channel that got
Heck
blocked.
yeah.
I made 13 different channels before, and all 13 got blocked. And then at that time, I had just turned 13. So, and at 13, you can have a channel. So about when was that? 2024 was when I
Yeah.
really started like making videos, and nothing got blocked. And
Nice.
then I've been just like, thank you, just been making YouTube videos. And then I went to a Bananas game, and I was like, dang, this is really cool. What if I try and interview some of these people? So that night I reached out to everyone on Instagram, and then some
Nice.
people just kept flooding in.
Dude, that's awesome, dude.
Thank
Keep
you.
grinding, dude. Like it's
Yeah.
awesome. I love your content. I've been watching stuff, and
Thank
uh,
you.
it's really cool to see a young guy get after it, and something you're passionate about. You put a lot of time and effort into it, and I appreciate that. I love it when dudes get after things that they like to get after, man. It's awesome to
Thank
see.
thank you. I think part of it too is my grandpa's great uncle. He was a broadcaster, so
Really,
it's in my
that's sweet.
bloodline. Yeah.
That's cool, man. Cool. Yeah,
Uh,
dude, keep it up.
Thank you. Is that all you got for me?
Yeah, man, I think that's all I got. Let's stay in touch. If you ever want to get me on again, I'd be more than happy to do it, dude. I mean, I had a lot of fun. So
Awesome. My goal one day is maybe this year or next season. I want to go down to Savannah and interview the players on Grayson Stadium.
that'd be sweet, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we can make something happen like that.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you. You were awesome.
Yeah, of course. Yep. Go Loco Beach, guys. See you, Isaac.
See ya. Thank you.
Yep, of course.
Have a good Christmas and holiday season.
You too. Merry Christmas, man.
Thank you.